Hello, YouTube! I am Pinstar, and this is Warlock 2, the Exiled Renaissance mod. So, this may seem like it is coming out of nowhere, but this actually, this little mini-series here in this game has been a long time coming. For those of you who are long-time veterans of my channel, Warlock 2 was a series that I did. It was actually my third game that I ever did, so this is a blast from the past. Well, the series, the game has been developed, and while the developers may not be doing much with it, that has not stopped the community from doing much with it. Specifically, one individual by the name of Brian Brolin, aka Chumley on Steam, has made this massive mod for it, called the Renaissance mod, which I have downloaded and installed here for Warlock. There will be links in the description about what this mod does, what it contains, how to load it, what you need for it, all that good stuff. Find that in the description. So today we are going to embark on another little, this is going to be more of a mini-series, sort of a fill-in for what happened with Civilization 6. For those of you who are not in the know about why my Civilization 6 series ended so quickly, that was due to unfortunate technical issues. My graphics card kept crashing and corrupting my footage, and, well, one can't continue to do a series if my graphic cards keep crashing at random. So I unfortunately was forced to abandon that, but today we're going to get into this. So let us start ourselves up a new game here. As per Chumley's suggestions, we're going to be doing sandbox mode this time. First time I touched this game, it was the exiled mode. Now we're doing sandbox mode. As far as difficulty, challenging. One of the things that this mod has improved is the AI. And if you remember from my first series, the AI was so we are going to be matching wits against the AI in that in this new and improved AI here. World type continents, world size large. We'll be going up against 3 other rivals. Map type cylindrical or flat. Let's do cylindrical. Why not? For those of you who are also not familiar with this series, who have never seen this game, have no idea, there will be a link to my original series in the description. But basically it's like Civilization and Heroes of Might and Magic had a baby, and this is the baby. And it is a cute baby. Lesser known, but still very good. It's basically Civilization with RPG elements to it, and a more fantastic world setting. Right then, now one of the other major things, well, 3 of the other major things that this mod has added is 3 new playable races, in addition to the new playable races added by the various DLCs. But the 3 playable races here are the Infernals, underworld denizens fueled by fire, greed, and conquest; the Sylvan Order, forest dwellers unified in their uncompromising respect for nature; and no, those are the old ones; and the Dremers, biological terrors from another world driven to consume Ardania. Now I have I've taken a couple of these races out for a spin, and while the Sylvan Order kind of looks good, you know, forest dwellers, good food and research, forest dwellers, come on guys, you know me, come on, the fire, greed, and conquest, that's where it's at, so yeah, let's, we're gonna go with the Infernals. Let's go with a different portrait here, something that looks like oh, you know what? The Dragon Queen was the portrait that I used for my original playthrough, the Arthi Elves here. The portrait has no bearing on the gameplay, mind you. But, you know what? Well, let's reuse her. She worked well for us the first time. Let's use her for this time. She's turned traitor here. Yeah, we'll go with that color. Again, those don't do anything. Now these improvements, these perks, this is really how you sort of specialize and kit out your race and sort of make it unique. In addition to having all the racial modifiers, which makes them unique by themselves, this makes you even more unique within that race. In terms of what goodies you get, what starting spells you start out with, what what special units you get, what other things. Here, now my original playthrough, I did Archmage, and I think Academic, and then Lesser Heal. And as tempted as I am to take that combination again, mainly because I worked really well for me before, I do want to play with some of the new things here. Some of the new perks here, or at least new to me anyway. Now this thing modifies the population growth. I like this civic leader. Population growth has always been a thing for me. Bigger cities mean more power, more goodies, more everything. So yeah, we're going to go with that. Trader, 20% plus 20% production of gold. And from what I understand, the Infernals are a race that likes their gold. So we're going to take Trader to sort of play off of the Infernals goodies here. And that leaves us with 2 points of which to play with here for some of these perks. Now we could go for a starting spell here. Let's see, Elven World, start off with a couple of these spells. I mean, you can research them, though. So I'm not too sure I want those, because I can just research them. Better to have a more permanent perk, in my mind. Let's see, Durability, Engineer, Constructs, plus 10% casting speed. That's like a diet version of Archmage. Yeah, it's literally half the cost and half the price. That is tempting, because I do like me some fast casting. Although we're not really that heavily invested in mana. Although we weren't either in the other game, so... And I don't think the Infernals... The cons, build times, less gods... Yeah, they're not weak in terms of magic production. The Sylvan Order are lackluster on mana. And I like me my mana, so... Oh, and Scholar, a diet research one. That is also tempting. Better base production. That's also tempting. Beast. Optimal number of cities. No, you know what? I think we're going to go with Chanter here, just because I like that perk in the original. All right, folks, let's get started. Okay, let's see our... Well, a big old snowy mountain in our base, not so good. Interesting mix of worlds types here. Ice down here, forest up here. Now, for those of you who are more familiar with Civ and not here, you might say, ew, what a horrible start. Look at all this tundra. No, not in this game. Tundra's good. Icy plains? Yeah, you get lower food production, but you get higher money production here. And money production is kind of what these guys like. So this ain't a bad start. Yeah, and the city doesn't eat the food. Only the army eats the food. So that's one of the good things here. All right, first we got to choose a spell to research. I don't know if we're going to need to beeline to fertile lands really quickly. Blooming water. Although we are near a lot of water here. So maybe we'll go for the lesser healing. That's also good for our early units here. Now, let's take a look at what our options are here. And let's look at the building tree, because each race has their own sort of set of buildings that they can progress through. and what sort of items and whatnot. Now I'm going to follow a similar pattern here where our capital is going to be our research city. So we want to sort of focus our efforts on getting or go down the path that would give us research buildings here. Pyromancer's Tower. So yeah, Pillars of Eternity here. Great game, by the way. Plus research and 50% higher mana production. That's not bad. Mana production, research and mana, research and mana, research mana and gold. All right, so this looks like that's the path to that, because down here, yeah, this is all gold down here. And while I do like us some gold, and then down here, this looks like it is more the, yeah, this is more for buffs to units. And then food is meh, food. Yeah, so we're going to want to go the top reign here. So Pyromancer's Tower, and actually the Pillars of Eternity, not so bad. And the Fledgling Firebirds are we got here, Phoenix Flame Scout from the Ashes. You know what? I think we're going to go for the Pillars of Eternity, because right now in the early game we want flat bonuses more than we need percentage bonuses, and we're more interested in the flat bonus of research. Although the percentage bonus of mana is nothing to sneeze at. Let's see. Yeah, either of these would work just fine, so we'll go up here. And let's get a round of fire imps going. Unlike Civilization, you can make both a unit and a building at the same time. Handy that. All right. Fish pool, eh? We'll do that maybe on the flip side. All right, you got 2 units here to explore with. Let us explore. Our ranged unit, the Fire Adepts. What's your deal here? All right, you guys have... Ooh, you are very resistant to life magic, a little bit to death magic, and a little bit to elemental. But yeah, 25% melee. They get punched in the face kind of easily. All right. Aha! All right, so we got some skeletons here of the lesser varieties, but we definitely want to take them out as we see them. These are sort of akin to the barbarians. Again, I'm going to be drawing a lot of parallels here to Civilization. Oh. All right, these guys don't move as quickly as I thought they could. Hopefully, all right, yeah, they're in there, but they're in the frozen things. So hopefully the skeletons don't come too aggressively here. All right, let's see. Nope, yep, there they go. All right, so they took a chunk out of us, but yeah, these guys are much slower. If we move back, we can kite them. All right, that's better. Yeah, because once we bust this, it's like busting a barbarian camp. All right, our city has grown and its borders have expanded here, so now we can access all the other tiles. Ah, we're just outside the magical water here. Not a lot of good resources. This is kind of a lackluster capital location, if I'm going to be completely honest here. We're going to want to expand it toot sweet. Yeah, they've retreated. All right, good. We've taken them out and secured the site here. And we've got ice elementals. All right, well, we know their next target. Since these guys are in here, we're going to... races the landscape under a friendly unit and gives it temporary bonuses on hilly terrain last 2 turns. That's... wow! Normally screwing with the landscape is something you got to do with your main spells here, but that's pretty impressive that we're getting landscape messing with spells on here. We're not going to want to do that. In fact, I wouldn't mind a landscape lowering spell to knock some of these mountains down into more usable tiles. But we're going to tell you guys to rest. And we've got the Tormented Settlers. Yes. We'll add them after we produce another thing. Oh, the fish farm here. What's this do? Oh, just ate the food. Well, we don't really need that right now. So if I am correct here that we don't have a lot of the Infernals don't eat food as normal people do. All right, what do we got? Lesser healing. All right. Where is the? I forget which tree has the raise or lower the land spells. I think it might be wizardry. Although it might be kind of deep into clean the land, prosperity, clear water. Maybe it's not. Lower the land. There you are. All right, we're going to want to focus our efforts on sorcery then. Yeah, we'll go fertile lands and then blooming water. You got to get 4 spells in here before you can go to the next tier. So we're going to go for that one. All right, let's have you guys heading out this way. Aha! Good, we got some iron. There might be hope for this area yet. Oh, is that the edge of the map? I'm not used to sandbox mode. Usually the edge of the map is literally like the land just stops. It's like a big island floating in the middle of nowhere. Well, that could be problematic if this is the edge of the map, because now that iron's not next to anything sexy. These guys, on the other hand, let's go say hi to those elementals. Ooh. They might need some backup. I might need to get these guys over here to take a pot shot. Ah, yes, these guys have finished. Well, since down here seems to be not so good, let's go explore in the nicer areas here. I got here Water of Life, not bad. Yeah, it's just, yeah, we got to get that lower the land spell. Because all these mountains here are just screwing with us. We get a lot more arable land if we can just knock these damn things down. And again, unlike in Civilization, in Warlock 2, you can actually do something about that with magic. Though we have to research it first. Alright, as long as they didn't... Good, they didn't kill him. They actually stepped off of their... Okay. Well, alright. Take a chunk out of them there. Yeah, you know what? We're gonna run you back here to rest and recuperate. These guys can take them out solo. All right, new building here. All right, if I remember. Well, here, let's check our building tree again, because I don't have these things. The Pyromancer's Tower is the next logical... yeah, fire. We can make... That'll allow us to make those fire adepts, more of those fire adepts, and I do like them. They remind me of the Wizards of Angel, only with elemental damage instead of death magic. And that does give us what we want. Fire rates. Yeah, it gives us all kinds of stuff here, but for now... you know what? I am going to want to, since this isn't a production building, I'm going to want to keep it up here. That way we get a nice little faster movement, because each building counts as sort of a road. And since these are all bonus to gold, we will do fine. Actually, you know what? This down here is a good city spot because it has these pumpkins, which are outside of our range here. So the pumpkins plus the iron will make a good second city once we clear out those elementals. And we're going to want to do another... actually, we're going to want fledgling firebirds after these settlers, just because they fly and we can scout across the water. That's part of the other reason I wanted to take them. All right. Yeah, and once these guys heal up, they'll explore over this way. All right, ending turn. Oh, we still got a Kraken. Uh-oh. Are they going to unleash on us? What do we have here? I'm going to have to get a little closer next turn, figure that out. Alright. I don't think the Krakens can shoot. I think they just will attack you if you have guys in the water. So as long as we stay out of the water, we'll be okay. Alright, what is this over here? That is a city. It looks like a neutral city, actually. Which means they're going to start shooting at me if I do any sort of intruding. Yeah, we haven't met any of the other great wizards yet, so that is a neutral city. And once again, these mountains are kind of rock blocking us here. Let's well, hang on. Let's take out these guys once and for all. Boom. And we got a promotion. Alright, what do we got here? More elemental damage. That's always good. Elemental resistance and death magic resistance. Or missile resistance. No, let's go for the damage. Best defense is a good offense. You guys get your butts up here. And just rest. Aha! And our settler, now that elemental's gone, we can, in good faith, head down here. Now, if we're going to maximize our... Yeah, going here not be a bad idea. Going down here wouldn't be a bad idea. We'd get... On the second... We wouldn't get either resource in the first ring, but once it became a second ring city... Actually, no, we wouldn't get the iron on the second ring. We want the iron. That would be first ring. Second ring would pick up both the pumpkins and that. Down here would pick up the pumpkins immediately. And there's also another tile up here that we might be able to grab. I just don't want to lose too many tiles to the two cities competing over each other. Actually, it might be better just to put it down here. We'll have to wait for the city to grow a little bit faster. But since we've got that civic leader perk, the city will grow a little bit faster than normal. All right. You guys take this out before it spawns another set of them. Oh, no, that's just another whole layer that's right next to them. Well, keep firing away. Yeah, that extra damage perk we took with them, having them hit a little bit harder here. I don't think they're not going to be able to reach these settlers, so our plans can continue unabated. Build a city. Boom! Deadwood. All right, Deadwood. Let's see. This is going to be, since this is all icy area, this is going to be on Money City. So we're going to want to start things off with a market. Yeah, because this is all plus to money. To make it sort of roady, we'll put it up here. And no units to build. And you guys take a knee. You'll need a couple of turns of that. And you guys, why don't you come on back here, since the only real place left for me to explore is going to be down here, at least until my Firebirds come online. Alright, new building needs to be finished up here. Let's see. Infernal Harbor might be... Well, that'll be... The fish farm might be good just for the extra gold. Even though we don't necessarily eat that stuff. Well, yeah, what's next on our thing here? Pool of Souls. Oh, -8 upkeep. Ouch. Ouch. University. Not bad. Magic Bazaar. Which, man... Yeah, well, you know what? Let's focus on getting some stuff up here. Let's do the fish farm for the extra money. We have the resource, we might as well. And if we ever take over a non-infernal city, we will use the food to feed them. So at some point that fish farm might become useful to us one way or the other. Okay, and yeah, you guys are doing your thing. Let's take another shot there. Well, bam. Yeah, they're just gonna, at worst, just take a pot shot at me. Yep, fire adepts can be built. That is good. Aha! Well, with two of them wailing on them, that shouldn't be too much of a problem. And then these guys. Yeah, unfortunately I can't move on there. Ooh, lost caravan. We'll be getting... That's like just a... That's like a village hut, like a goodie hut. Alright, so we've got our... Firebirds coming online soon. We do need to get more gold before we can build our another round of Tormented Settlers. And we also kind of need to find a better spot for them. But we might get some good bursts of gold from getting these two things looted, depending on how luck may have it for us. Nope, that's some extra mana. Ooh, an artifact. Ranged weapon. And 40 gold. Oh, that'll work. Oh, hi there, Mr. Ogre. The rule of thumb, at least the first time I played this game, is 2 tiles away from monsters and they'll leave you alone. We do not want to play with Herr Ogre. We can play with the puppies. How's our movement? How much movement we got left? That's experience. I gotta reteach myself the game here in terms of the UI and what have you. Range of 2, hit points, levels. Let's just step away from Harrogare here. If the puppies nibble on them, the puppies nibble on them. They're not going to die to the puppies. They will die to the ogre if we are not prepared. Okay, we got our Firebirds. Yes! Flying unit. Tell me what goodies are over here. Well, it's a nice looking island. I'll give it that. Nice city-sized island. Ancient... Oh, well, we can loot it. I'll definitely loot it. But we kind of need something a little more substantial than that. We need some bonus resources, game. Come on! Throw me a bone! Well, maybe the more Arctic land down here will be good for us. Alright, you are going to want to stay in defensive. Alright, yeah, these guys are... We're going to do some heavy damage to them. There we go. Force them off, take over their thing. Ooh! Spider hatch. We can get some special units out of that. Alright, what do you guys can do? Sharp teeth, extra melee. Pathfinder. That might be a... That'll help them on the rough terrain. And then, ooh, sight range. Well, we definitely want sight range. We like sight range. We're going to do sight range. Aha! Elite guards. Now the question is that from another player or not? Ooh, silver. And oh, hot mama. Hot mama. This is what I'm talking about right here. A spider hatch, the iron, the silver. That is where our next city is going. And these elite guards are not going to be doing a damn thing about that. We will be pulling our guys over this way. Because this frontier, we'll leave it to the monsters for now. The ogres and the puppies, we'll leave that to them. They can have that neck of the woods. We want this area, and we will be pulling our troops over there to ensure that we get it. Oh yes, and tormented settlers. Let us quickly begin construction on them, so that we might get our city up and running and our claim staked, as it were. Oh, they're just going right in there. And the puppies left us alone. Excellent. Well, then we will leave the puppies alone. No need for violence. All right. Who do you belong to? I guess you're... And what is your deal, anyway? What do? Yeah, you do 16 points of melee damage. You're strong fighters. They're Svarts. They are advanced fighters, and they have a whole butt ton of hit points. Compared to our guys, which are common fighters. And what do? They do all elemental damage. So our guys would actually take a chunk out of these elite fighters here. What I need to do, however, is fight defensively. Let them come to me. We want to be in defensive terrain. We want to heal up. In fact, how are we? Give them a couple more hit points there. Worth the expenditure, in my opinion. Might mean the difference between life and death here. You guys are gonna, well, actually, you guys are gonna take out this buried treasure. Thank you, birdies. All right, we got desert over here. Desert means good mana production. That's a good thing. But I don't want to go too far from the capital, so we'll swoop over here, and then who's this? Wind Elementals! Hey, my old friend, the Wind Elementals. How's it going, buddy? It's been a while. Watch my first series. We had a lot of fun with Wind Elementals. Let's end our turn. Yep. Ooh.
A new spell has been researched.
Yikes. They just iced my guys right there. But we did take a chunk out of them. Let's put you here. Now, range of 2. Ooh! Raise the landscape under a friendly unit and give it temporary bonuses to hilly terrain. Oh, yes. We are going to help you out. Defend! Well, now we've got super secret magic hilly terrain. And our imps are defending on it. Let's see if you can one-shot these guys. I don't think our guys are going to kill them outright. But at the very least, I hope to take a good chunk out of them. And then these fire adepts can start wailing on them proper. Our settlers are done, but they're not quite ready. Although I guess that we can sneak them around the other way. Let's sneak them around the other way. Since all the fighting's going on over here, we can just sneak them through this little mountain pass here. This little goat path, if you will. What do we got here? Fertile lands. We do need to get some damage in here. We could use Lesser Shadow Bolt. Let's get Lesser Shadow Bolt, just in case we need to give him a little zap. Give him a little kick, if you will. Okay, more fire adapts. We need another ranged unit. Just in case these guys do more damage than they rightfully should. Alright, next building. We have the Pyromancer's Tower. We could go, well, going down the shrines, not quite worth it yet. We do eventually want to go get one of the shrines. Underworld Exchange. Wizard Spire. Oh, we need that Fate Witches, Pool of Souls, University. All right, so we need the Wizard Witches. Gives us the extra mana. Not so much with the fort. I mean, the Infernal Harbor would definitely help us out just because of all the water here. And actually, you know what? Let's get the harbor. That's the last spot that we could build it on. I'm glad I didn't put something there. Oh, all right. Your market's done. Excellent. And the racketeering district, I think, is. Well, hang on. Let's check our money thing. So we got the market. Racketeering district goes here. Underworld Exchange, and then that lets us go higher. So again, in the beginning, base production is more valuable. So we're going to put that right there. And again, they're getting bonuses because they're here on the icy terrain. So we're getting some boku bucks out of them. All right. You know, I want to see this in action proper. So what we're going to do is we're going to slow down the animation speed here. We'll turn these back up if it starts to bog down. But I want to see them fight proper here, just for the moment anyway. All right, we're just gonna skip along the. Aha! Did we meet somebody? That looks like it's a. I'm not messing with you, Mr. Sea Serpent. Don't you worry. But that looks like it is another player here. So we got another player on the other side of the ocean here from us. All right. Let's see how we do here. 16 damage to them versus only 6 to us. That's what I'm talking about. Dig in! Defend! Yeah! That's what I am freaking talking about. Tactics, bay. And now, with these guys sitting here on their magically defensible land, we can, let's march these guys over here and take a shot long range at these guys that have no defense against that. You guys continue to defend. You are meat shield, and you're also going to get healed. There you go. Worth the mana. I'm going to keep my my settlers right here because I don't want them to come trouncing off and decide to do something silly like, I don't know, kill them. All right, you guys play with the sea serpent. I'm just gonna go over here because I ain't gonna do squat against that sea serpent. So, yeah, toodles. Boy, these guys are really good scouts. I'm glad I built them. Ooh, Seaglim, eh? Well, if there's a resource, then that means there's land somewhere around here. Double pumpkins. double pumpkins plus iron. We go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. We can capitalize on double pumpkins plus iron. So after these guys finish, another settler shall be the order of the day. Yeah, you guys are just gonna chill. Yeah, you do that. Ah, you lily-livered buggers. Run away! Run away, you pansies! You pansies! You pansies! I fart in your general direction. Ha! Eat it! Oh, can I take a shot at them from here? I hope I have enough movement left to take a shot. No! Just barely. Just barely. Well, since these guys have hit points, I don't think they'll get insta-killed. And if we go here, we will get the silver. We want all three of these. We want the silver, we want the iron, and we want the spider hatch, which we will get if we go right here. And we can still build the city. Nice.
A new city has been founded, my lord.
Oh, man. This is going to be a good one. Let's see. Ironworks, foundry, silver mine, transmutation coils. Oh, man. That's like the elves one where you turn the iron into gold. Oh, this is going to be one heavy money city. But let's build the silver mine proper. So much money. So much money. But that money helps us keep things in order. We're going to queue up a Tormented Settlers to go down here. Although we are going to want to... oh, this middle one right here. We're going to want to do something about these freaking swamps. The plains are all well and good, but it's just plus to food. We don't need pluses to food. We want the desert, honestly. I mean, the ice is awesome. Don't get me wrong. Not complaining about the ice. But let's see what's over here. Huh, it is in the middle of the thing, unless you can build sea cities. All right, and then back over here to plains. I mean, we might want to, for tactical reasons, claim this central isle. We can always terraform it later. I mean, it's just a whole butt ton of food, which is great for someone else, but I really want this desert. That's what I really want. That's what I really, really want. Because I need a good mana city. Because if my play style is anything just like I did in my original game, I have a very expensive mana habit. Very effective mana habit, but an expensive one nonetheless. Where do you think you're going? Ah, they are. Oh, there goes my unit. Poop.
Congratulations. You have successfully researched a new spell, my lord.
Oh, I don't want their. I don't want their. Hang on. I don't want those guys to heal. We want to make sure we kill them. A 1 hit point left. Great. Thank you, game. Yeah, they're not healing. I'm not dealing with them again. And then we'll have the city take out the puppies. Alright, next spell. Healing or Blooming Water? Blooming Water. Now the Blooming Water, this is Blooming Water, which is plus thing, so I don't need the Blooming Water. I need the healing. You guys are leveled up. Death Magic, useful. Force March, useful. Oh, we're going Death Magic. Okay, folks. Well, I think this is a pretty darn strong start to our game here as the Infernals, as we seek out money in, ironically, the Frozen Lands. So if you like this episode and you want to see more like it, go ahead and hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button and leave me a comment. Good, bad, or indifferent. Your feedback is always welcome. So until next time, this has been Pinstar signing out. See ya.